Hello, welcome again to my YouTube channel. I am a Super One. I really appreciate my loyal and the organic team Simba for taking my time to my video. May God bless you. Let me take this opportunity to greet you. Much greetings. It will depend by the time zone you will watch this live. From I am a Super One, the real lion. I really appreciate my loyal and the organic team Simba for taking my time to my video. May God bless you. Today, let me tell you what I have in the lion's den. I have Kenge, is my favorite in the lion's den. I have Conam, I have Lady J, and also I have Brian and Uncle Ogutu, you know. So what a video until to the end so that we can analyze how things is going on in this our village. And we are here to say the reality, not hurting people, no. We are here to analyze, you know. It's only that people don't know what is analyzing, correcting. That's why they call us jealousy. What a video until to the end so that we can analyze things how it's going on in this our village.
Bow down to the king, I bring the heat. I am a Super One, I'm taking the beat. From the motherland where I rule supreme. I'm the African king, fulfilling my dream. I am a Super One. I am a Super One. I am a Super One. I am a Super One.
My loyal and the organic team Simba, let me go straight to the point because we are here to analyze and to tell the reality. You know, first of all, let me start with how this Kenge family, they are, you know, they are pretending to benefit themselves in the name of helping people. You see, Lady J is all over in the village, you know, fooling people that he is helping them while he is benefiting from them. You know, yes, Lady J is okay doing charity right now, as we see from dancing grandma, a lot of people is there. But imagine David Jr. He could be the one who supporting Uncle Gutu, because David Jr. Uncle Gutu is the real uncle. You know, is the blood uncle. You can see how even Uncle Gutu look like. He look like David Jr. But David Jr. never, he don't even know who is Uncle Gutu. Because the last time he was using Uncle Gutu, by the time Uncle Gutu, he was taking care of his property. You know? So, David Jr. didn't help him. They were chasing him. I remember even one day, he just went, because they have a relative at the border there, Uncle Gutu. He went there. He stayed there for some days. Then, they see, oh, because of he is my uncle, let us bring him back. You know? So, let me even go to Brian issue, first of all, before entering to that Uncle Gutu's issue, because I will combine it with Kenge. You see, even right now, David Jr. is supporting, the way they say that he is supporting Brian Vapor for his treatment. But that is not a treatment. You know, that is not treatment. Imagine you are taking somebody somewhere to be injected so that he can get appetizer of eating food, and also he can grow fat, and you say that Brian Vapor, he will not drink. You know, right now, what are they doing? Brian Vapor, he's drinking. He is drinking. And then no day, my people, you are here. I know I'm here for you. You know, you will see Brian Vapor drinking. Even right now, he is drinking. But the people, you know, they are fooling people. Brian Vapor, first of all, he was drinking that alcohol too much. He was not eating. You know, he was not eating. Imagine Brian Vepper was sleeping in Mrimi's home. He was living in Mrimi's home. You know, do you think that Mrimi could afford to give Brian Vepper food? The same time they were drinking together. You know, there's some question that we have to ask this kind of people. You know, he was doing hard job, not eating, and he was drinking. What do you expect him to be? And imagine they fall down with the Mrimi. He get a minor injury. That was a minor. But David Jr. used him to say that they went to surgery, which it was a fake surgery. Nothing like surgery, it was done in Chiromo Hospital, the way they say. Nothing. We tried to get out the reality, but nothing. We didn't get anything. You know, after there, when David Jr. used him and he benefit himself, then he took him to somewhere, you know, to somewhere where he was being injected, you know, and they were feeding him with injection. And right now, if you can see somebody who they are saying that he was in a rehab, he wasn't in a rehab, you know. Imagine for how long that somebody has grown big fatty like that, you know, nothing. So imagine again, today they have taken him to be inject another vitamin so that he can grow fatty. But one thing I know very well, right now he is in the village. Let us see. I'm not maybe hoping him, but what I know, Brian is drinking, and he will drink, and the things will change, you know, because imagine David Jr. himself, he is drinking alcohol, changa, smoking. How comes that you say that now Brian cannot drink? Even if one day, you know, the reality, even John Fresh, he is drinking a lot. You know? Yes, that is the reality. And I imagine the reason why I'm saying that Brian Vepper will drink, you know, he's coming from the background where the liquor is being made. You know, it's being made. He's coming where the alcohol, the changa is being cooked. So there's no need that you can say that Brian Vepper cannot drink. He was, you know, they used to inject him, but it's okay, let's wait. Because that is not in a rehab. He wasn't in a rehab. And also see how David Jr. used him, that he was in a rehab. He used him that they take him in Chiromo Hospital, where he was being, they did an operation to him that head surgery, which was lies, very lie. Imagine, those people, they are crazy. When somebody, you can do surgery for somebody, especially in the head, it can take for long, even that somebody, he don't even want some interference. But you tell me that somebody was from surgery, surgery, for, imagine, like yesterday, he was in a theater room. Now, today, next day, that somebody is laughing, they are shouting, nothing, you know, nothing. So we knew, and even we follow up, there's nothing like surgery. So when David Jr. take to the same place that he take Brian Vapor, where he was being injected and given those vitamins so that he can grow fat. When Matiko came into the village, do you know, my people, right now as we are speaking, Matiko is drinking alcohol. He is putting those, I don't know what is called, is a flour, the flour made from tobacco. He put it here. If you see Matiko, even the teeth, you cannot stand there. You can run very bad, you know. So that is the reality that we are seeing in a mental hospital, or somewhere which they inject somebody. That is where people they come from, you know. That is where somebody can come out from, and they start doing the same things, you know, the same things. And also, what I want now to talk about is Kenge. Kenge, he know very well that Uncle Gutu, he is a big drunkard. He drinks, and David Jr. know, and they were using him. They didn't say to anybody that Uncle Gutu is drinking alcohol. And they know very well. Uncle Gutu is not a child. He is a mature person, old person. He's very mature. So you cannot tell me that because of the donor help Uncle Gutu, that is because by the time, you know, there's something that I'm confused, my people. By the time Kenge came out to ask for donation for Uncle Gutu, he told donors very well that Uncle Gutu, this is my uncle. He has a wife. He has married a wife. When he needs support, he even put some, he just even write a message and pin to his video that anybody is willing to support Uncle Gutu, the number, Zelle number, WhatsApp number, Western Union, MoneyGram, all details here for supporting Uncle Gutu. He didn't come out and say Uncle Gutu is a drunkard person, let us support him. No, you know. But, and you know, there's something that it was planned. First of all, Uncle Gutu, he didn't have any idea of marrying. That is one thing that you have to know. He didn't have any idea of marrying. That was the mission that it was being organized by Kenge and the Gunmo. They went to somewhere, I don't know where. They went, they grabbed that woman with children. Imagine, that is how, imagine, that is the character that Kenge family have. They like to grab some men's women, taking with their children, you know. So let's even say this. That woman, Rhoda, the wife to Ogutu, to Uncle Gutu. Imagine, she was a wife to someone. She was a wife. You cannot tell me that that young lady, she's not even a very old. No, she is I can say she's not so old. I think she was having a husband, if I'm not wrong. You know, it seems she was having a husband, and they went and they grabbed, cheating her that they will be supporting her. You know, even I don't know, I don't agree that that woman knew that she was coming to Uncle Gutu. I can't believe that. But because they come out and they fool us that this is Uncle Gutu's wife, we agree. But that one, it seems she was somebody's wife, and they went there, they grabbed her, they told her to come in the village, and Uncle Gutu, imagine, that is a person who has been staying solo for above 60 years. He was staying solo, alone. And by this time, you want to cheat us that you bring her. First of all, he didn't search that lady for himself. You know, that is another big mistake that they did. They get someone, they told Uncle Gutu, this is a wife and children. You see? Now, that is the woman who they want to practice on her, to make any kind of practice on her. You know, Kenge wants to benefit from that woman through donation, through anything, because Kenge is somebody who doing malicious thing, and he can use that woman or that lady to do any malicious business that he want to do. You know, let him not come out and now to say, oh, Uncle Gutu, he's a drunkard person. So you mean that you didn't know that your uncle is a drunkard? Hmm? You didn't know? He knew, you know, he knew very well that Uncle Gutu is a drunkard person. Hmm? And also, Conam, she is saying that she is doing a charity in the community, working to pray for the people in the community. We haven't seen her praying for Uncle Gutu, nothing. You know, when I say that is a fake players from Conam, they used to fool people in social media. Then people, you can say, oh, Masubo one. Me, the reality is that Conam cannot even God will not accept her players anymore. First of all, she is an evil, a very big evil, who is pretending to pray for the people, fake players. First of all, she has never even organized her family to be in a good way. You know, that is the reality. Her family is not well. They don't respect people. They disrespect people, villagers, the neighbors. They are not in good terms with all neighbors surrounding them. You know, how can you tell us that you are praying for the people while your own family, you cannot manage even that, only the respect even for outside? You know, the cover of the outside to your neighbors is not good. So what do you want to tell us that you can do? Nothing you can do. You know, Conam, she have never go even to say that, oh, this is my my cousin, my relative. She is Uncle Gutu's wife. She couldn't be the one who going there to advise her, taking her some things, you know, talk with her. Imagine, is the Kenge who going there? Do you think that the reality, if now let's say that is the real wife of Uncle Gutu, Do you think that all problem that Uncle Gutu's wife can tell Maro? All needs, you know, she needs some pants, you know. She cannot tell Marwa that give me money, I want to buy pants, and they all need it because it will not be a respect. Conam, she's the one who's supposed to go there to know the problem of that woman, but she don't go there. Conam, she smile with gifts. You know, she smile with gifts. If she is a real Christian and she care about the family, why can't her go to pray for, you know, for Uncle Gutu's wife or for Uncle Gutu's family? Because even that family is not genuine. You know, we don't know where was that woman, where she came from. You know, what the reason make her to come to Uncle Gutu's space. You know, that is the question. So let them not fool us, because we are clever and we know what we are doing. We know, yeah. So thank you so much, my loyal and organic team Simba. I really appreciate you for taking my time to watch my video. May God bless you, because you can see I'm here, and right now it's raining crazily, very crazy, you know. Imagine even there's somewhere I was taking some goods. Imagine, you cannot believe that even the way that I was passing, unbelievable, it has overflowed. People are migrating right now, and this is the rain. I don't know, sometime the rain, it can rain, we can complain about the rain. Sometime now the sun is which destroying, you know, even the sun of the last season, it has cost me a lot, you know. I didn't get anything from 3 acres of maize, and you cannot believe that I used a lot. Even I was disappointed I didn't plant this season, but this season you see how rain is raining crazy, and until now people are planting. They are still planting, you know. Imagine, it has rained, it has rained crazy. So thank you so much, my loyal and the organic team Simba. May God bless you. Let's meet another time. Thank you. Bye.